for those of you guys who are looking to move, who are looking to start something fresh, not even just a move, but looking to just start something new for yourself or for your family, do it.
What's up, you guys? Welcome back to our channel.
I'm Dolly.
And I'm Cam.
And this is Dolly and Cam. And today we're going to get right into our move to Cali from New York City.
So I knew right during the start of senior year that I wanted to move to Cali. So I was telling Dolly that the whole year and she was not going for it. So it's 2019, we were seniors, well, I think we were 21 years old. And first spring break hit, right after basketball season ended, spring break hit, I took the next flight out going to Cali, and I just fell in love with it. I stayed out there for 2 weeks, and I knew like right when school was done, I barely wanted to go back to school, but I knew right when school was done that I was on the next flight out to Cali. So for our graduation, it was on May 11th, I believe, and then my ticket was booked on May 19th. And
so he was trying to leave me stranded, basically, is what he's saying. He was like, you either coming or you're not. That's exactly what Cam said.
And it's crazy because at that point, she still wasn't decided yet. So she wanted to work in New York, stay for the summer, and like try to stack her bread and actually like plan out the move.
Yeah.
For me, it really didn't matter to me. I said I had a place to stay, had food to eat, and I'm like, I'm going. I don't need to be in New York this summer.
It's crazy because when we look back at it, like our views on moving were total opposite.
Completely
like
different.
Cam was like all for it. He was like, he's already a spontaneous person, so he was like, yeah, like I'm gonna just get up and go. Like I'm gonna go with the clothes on my back. Like, and I'm like, we need money. We need a place to stay. We need to know that I have a job, that we have jobs, that we're gonna survive. Like I was just ready to plan our whole entire life in the matter of 3 months, literally. So school ended in May and we moved to Cali in September. So in the matter of 3 to 4 months, I wanted to plan my entire life. Like, and I got a good old smack in the face because that's just not how life works. Life is just...
you gotta just go with it.
So that is probably like, that was like the biggest difference between the two of us. Like, he was just like, all right, I'm out. And I'm like, I don't think so.
Yeah, so for me, I knew that I had a plan, but it was kind of unplanned. So
he did not have a plan.
I had a plan.
He did not have a plan.
Everybody, those who know me, you know that I owe all my success to Amazon. So I had an Amazon class for everybody that was going to be teaching me the class, like how to sell on Amazon. It was on May, I think, 24th. So I said, I'm getting out there on May 19th. I'm gonna try to set up 2 job interviews just in case. I had like 5 job interviews actually. And right after that was an Amazon class. So May 24th hit, and then everything just worked out perfectly for me. So it didn't all take off right away, but it was slowly. I was getting the hang of things. I was getting used to Cali, telling Thala like, come on, just come back here for the summer. And it just went perfectly until it was time to actually get our own place, like for all of us to move into for a whole year. Like we only had a place for a summer for that. Was it 3 months we said?
Yeah, like 3 or 4 months you guys were staying. Well, you guys had a place to stay, and then we actually had to obviously like get an apartment because we were moving, and it was us two, and then Talik. So we needed to settle down on a place right away.
And we wasn't trying to settle for any just regular place. Like we know we're living in Cali. We wanna like up our lifestyle, up the places that we're living at, the neighborhoods that we're living in.
And also remember, like, the whole point of us moving out of New York was to essentially level up, truthfully. And not that we were doing bad in New York, because we were. I mean, we both went to school, we graduated, everything was great. But it was just a thought process of like, we're adults now. Like, it's time to just get out of our parents' home, literally. Like, I was just like, all right, it's time to move out and get our life together and, start living. So we moved like, I'm gonna just say we moved like blind.
Yeah,
like,
we just jumped into it.
And then once I got there in September, I was so focused on I need a job. So like, yeah, we had money saved up for rent.
Barely.
But Y'all, we was damn near broke, but everything happens for a reason because now we're doing great. But you know, I up until like October, I was just like, I'm not going anywhere. Like, I'm gonna just set up a whole bunch of interviews. I'm gonna, you know, find whatever job I can, and I'm gonna just go from there. And then Cam again gave me a little knock on the door, like, this is reality. You know, you're not gonna get a job right away. Let's explore and let's live life. And I think because of that, we were able to finally see Cali. And then I think after that, I think I got more comfortable. Like, okay, fine, we're here, we're living, and that's when I fell in love. That's when we really fell in love. All right, you guys. So our camera died, so now we are recording from our phones. But let's jump right back into it. Basically, the biggest difference for me, at least, from New York to Cali was, or is, because it's still a problem, is that it was a culture shock. If any of you guys have been to New York, or any of you guys live in New York, you know that there's nothing like New York.
Nothing. I feel like it used to be just a saying, like there's no city compared to New York City. But after getting outside and exploring, you see that for like firsthand. You see that. Definitely.
So the biggest difference is the food, like, because there's so many people and so there's so much diversity in New York.
So many different cultures.
There's a ton of food options, and in Cali,
you can count on one hand the different kind of cultural foods that you can get.
Let's just say I've had a lot of tacos.
It's more than just tacos.
Okay, there's more than tacos, but you guys get what I'm saying. It's just not as diverse. But on the other hand of that, like the brighter, at least for me, the pro for Cali was that it's just so free here. Like, I know that's like another saying is like, everybody's like, oh, if you live in LA, you're like spiritually a free person and you're like not worried about life. But honestly, that's exactly how it is. Like, you're just so relaxed. There's so much more time. You have time to do things. You're not running on 100 miles per hour as you would be if you were in the city. So those are my biggest differences. What about you?
Differences? Yeah, I'd say food, and I wouldn't call this a difference, but I'd definitely say being away from family. That's the biggest like takeaway that we got. Like, that literally family's been taken away from us, especially being in quarantine. So before quarantine was going back every single, I'd say like 3 to 4 months. Every 3 to 4 months, it's going back to New York. But since quarantine started, like, we haven't been back to New York since last year, August, and we're in September now, so it's been over a year.
Yeah.
And it's actually,
well, part of that is because of COVID, and also because we had a baby. So
mainly is even with the baby.
Mainly COVID for sure. But on top, well, actually, there's a brighter side to that, because a lot of our family and friends came to visit us when we first moved here, and it just made it
easier. It made it feel like we were doing something good, because people coming from New York to Cali, like, that's a vacation for them. Right. So they come on a vacation where we live at. Like, it put us on a pedestal, not towards like family, but like mentally for myself, put me on a higher
standard?
It made me, at least, I don't know about you, but it made me just like want to work even harder. Like damn, like I really have people coming out here to see us succeed, and like I just want to keep succeeding. Like I never, I just never thought to fail again. Like, and if I fail, like I know that in my head, like I've done so much to succeed to get to this point. So this move solidified a lot of things for us, on top of our relationship, because we got engaged and had a baby, but also just for each of us individually, it solidified like we are capable of doing so much
and being on our own.
Especially for those of you guys who don't know yet, I am a mommy's girl. So being away from my mom was really a big deal, and just knowing that I can do it without having my mom right there. Although I do call her all the time, 24/7.
Speaking of being away from your mom, how was it for you leaving New York, leaving your family?
Oh my God.
How was it? How did your family take that?
Oh my God. I cried for a whole week. Just once it got like reality, like, oh my God, we are really leaving and we have a place, like that's it. I cried, but my family was super supportive. My mom was super supportive. My sister couldn't wait to come out here. I think she was our first visitor. I think my sister was our first visitor. She was just like, oh my God, you're going to Cali, like go ahead. Like, but that's just my sister as a person. Like she's just that's just how she is. My brother also was just like, like it was just a shock. I was like, holy shit, like you're going across the country, literally.
Like just us saying we moving to Cali was like yo, you doing it big, like.
Yeah, but I can say everyone was so supportive, which obviously made our move so much easier. But yeah, as far as leaving, I was very sad. I was so sad. I don't think I was mentally ready. I still don't think I'm mentally like, oh my God, we moved to Cali. It shocks me every day. But basically the point of this video was for those of you guys who are looking to move, who are looking to start something fresh, not even just a move, but looking to just start something new for yourself or for your family, do it. And you don't always have to have a plan. You don't always have to, life is not going to go as planned all the time. So just get up, do it, get it done, and I promise you that you will not regret starting something new.
So what you got any advice for your younger self 2 years ago moving out here?
2 years ago, I would tell myself, stop freaking out. It's gonna be okay. And it's okay for, like I said, it's
okay for things to not be okay.
Yeah, it's okay for things not to be okay. Exactly. When I was getting ready to move, I know that I was not thinking that at all. So that's really the only thing I would tell myself 2 years ago. Just, it's okay to need time. It's okay to breathe. It's okay to not have a plan, and just move forward from there. How about you? What would you tell yourself?
For me, I know it felt like I was so like just going with the flow. But I feel like I didn't really take in the moment. Like I was so focused on getting to the point of where we're at now. So I was just so focused on trying to work as hard as possible and make things work to the best that it could be. But I wasn't taking in the moments. I feel like the years, it didn't, like we enjoyed it a lot, but I feel like I could have enjoyed it a lot more. So I tell myself, like, take in the moment, enjoy the move, enjoy being with your family. I feel like I didn't spend a lot of time with my family right before I left. I just up and left within a week. So I tell myself, take my time, and it's gonna happen. So there's no rush to it, and just go with it. Just go with the flow.
Well, I think we've learned a whole lot in 2 years, and I mean, we're definitely living a whole lot more now, and we've definitely spent a lot more time with our family, especially because we have a newborn. So they've definitely come out to see us, and I think that makes a big difference. So just learning from your mistakes, and learning, not only, it wasn't a mistake, but just learning and growing from your prior selves. But yeah, that pretty much concludes our move to Cali. We've been here now for 2 years and a month, right?
You gotta add the little month in there?
I have to add the month. I have to add the exact
September,
date.
So it's 2 years.
Oh, I lied. It's exactly 2 years. Yeah. It's not even a month
we
yet.
Actually today, I think it was yesterday or today.
We moved in?
September 4th we got approved. So today's September 5th.
Oh, wow. So we just, so literally 2 years
ago,
to date.
Yeah, literally.
We got approved, and we made our moves to Cali, and we've never looked back, literally. Not to say that we might not be somewhere else in the future, but we're just more optimistic now, and that's just what it's about. You grow, you move forward, and you move on, and that's it. And that pretty much concludes our move to Cali. Not that we're done yet, because we have a ton to show you guys about Cali, but we just wanted to let you guys in on what our move was like, what our experience was like, a ton of emotions that went into it and feelings. But that's pretty much it for our move.
So if you guys like this video, make sure to leave a thumbs up, like, comment, subscribe, and make sure to hit the bell button so you get notified every single time we post.
And don't forget to let us know what else you guys want to see in the future. We have a ton of content coming for you guys, so let us know what you guys want to see in the comments below. Bye guys.
See ya.